Hey everybody, sorry I haven't made videos for a while because I've been. Hold on a second. I've been working on this comic, as you can see right here. I got the whole thing finished, but what I'm doing right now is I'm coloring it. And I'll be selling copies too in case if you guys want to buy it online or, in public. But I need the license. I need the license first before having my own business. But that goes besides the point. So I know I'm meant for showing my voice impressions or showing the work that I do. Now the other stuff, I also want this channel to have several topics about my own opinions and everything. I mean, I'm not really that good at being some sort of a messenger about what to expect, but I'll do what I can. So you know how people pretend to be their friend just for the sake of it, just because they don't really like that person. And what I'm referring to here is a voice actor in which you all pretty know. Like, sorry, excuse my speech impediment. Like, it has come to my attention that you're not always going to be alone in this world, and that you can meet with new friends other than just meeting with the same exact people who are your so-called friends who don't really like you just because you have different personalities than they do, and that you might be noticed for something way more than they do. And when I saw this, this video that this voice actor was, explaining how, how people could be, uncomfortable with hugging and things like that. He says that he's sorry for it, and he doesn't really mean to offend people by it. And as for me, I hug people all the time, but I come to my realization that some people might feel uncomfortable being hugged, or they might think that I'm gay. I'll admit that. I'll admit it. I'm not gay. I'm not potentially gay. I just like interacting with people. That's just what I do. And I'm also an autistic person also. And when people pretend to be your friend just for petty reasons and don't like you, it hurts. It really hurts. And I don't know when to have a say in this. Because I know what it's like for people who would pretend to be my friend. They're basically bullying the voice actor just because they never liked that person. I've been bullied before, right? And let me tell you something. It's because I usually like to talk to myself. I like to mimic voices. That's what I like to do, and that's why I was hoping to become a voice actor. I was hoping to become one, which is why I showed every each one of you guys, my voice impressions. I wanted to prove it. Some voices that I'm good at, some voices that I'm not good at. But it has come to my realization is that people would mock me for it and they would copy me and things like that. Now, they should have took it on a different approach. I mean, it's my fault for talking in class. I'll admit that. I'm not going to. I'm not going to deny my faults here or there. It was a bit my fault. And I should have known I shouldn't talk in class and things like that. But forgive me if I'm being silent for a moment because I don't know what to say afterwards. Since this is more of a serious topic, I haven't talked about something this serious before. Because again, I'm more than just a YouTuber, and I've done videos, that I've shown you what I've worked on, or I've stopped working on it anymore. They could have taken this on a different route. They could have handled this maturely and said that, will you please, please stop talking to yourself or something like that, because you're sort of disrupting the class. And I would be okay with that. But these two people, which I'm not going to mention, have bullied me mentally and physically. And I feel like I want to punch them in their throats because they make me mad. But I just couldn't do anything about it because I was so scared. And also, violence is illegal in school. Once you go to public schools, it's illegal to fight. So I took things on a different approach, and I told the teachers instead about how they were bullying me because it's the right thing to do. You don't have to use violence, but unless if school is over and you're in the street or something like that, then you could potentially have a street fight. You could potentially have one. But yeah, that's the right thing to do. Like if somebody bullies you in school, just tell the school counselor or the teacher that they've bullied you. But yeah, the moral to the story is that I don't know when to explain this in sort of way. Is that don't continue to be friends with people that hurt you. No, I know, okay, I know I'm gonna get hate comments for this. Look, I know people are going to, they're getting an excuse that they're still great friends. This is the same thing with abusive relationships. How, people who have been abused have never left. Because, the abuser, let's say if they leave them or call the cops or something like that, they will threaten to kill them. They will threaten them. And if that so happens, you got friends who can help you out. They could call the cops for you, or they can detect, evidence. Like they can detect, voice recordings or the footage from the camera, like video footage. Your friends could actually help you get out of an abusive relationship. The same thing goes for bullying. People can help you whether if you're being bullied. You got real friends who will get you out of this sort of situation. Okay, don't listen to, you can listen to social media if you want, but sometimes it might tell you things prematurely and it's wrong. You don't always have to listen to social media based on what they say. You must take matters to your own hands. And you don't make a choice whether if you want to get out of the abusive relationship or not. You have to get out of it, or else you're going to make things worse for yourself. Okay? That's all I could ever say for this matter. And I don't care. I mean, I used to care because I was more of a narcissistic. No, I'm not really narcissistic, but I think that I've always think that I'm better than everybody else, even though I'm not. You know, nobody's perfect, and it's not the end of the world, rather if you don't get what you want. Nowadays, I'm just being calm about it. Even when I showed my brothers the drawings of a duck, I mean, it didn't go quite as well. It didn't go quite as well. But I tried to handle the criticism as I can, for the most part, because I don't want to make myself look like a fool in reality where I can't take criticism seriously or things like that. No, because if I want to improve something to show my worth, I had to listen to the people, right, that just want me to get better at doing, instead of going things my way, right? So that I don't get the hate or something like that. Anyway, that'll be the end of this video. And I usually don't talk about this, but I wanted to get this off of my chest. I've always think my brothers have bullied me, even though they do not. You know, they see me as my brother, and they you know, they took shots at me. They've took shots at me, but they do not mean it literally, because it's just a joke. That's what I've come to realize, because I've always been looking down. I've always been upset whenever I can't take a joke. And I realized I gotta be more mature than that. So see you guys later. And if you guys have similar situations, you can always type out in the comments, and then I would respond to you in sort of way. I mean, I may not be as the right messenger, considering I'm not always perfect. I'm not perfect, but I'm sure that I can help you. So, like and subscribe, comment on, you know, what your feelings, something like that, and I'll see you later.